Having everything one color makes a big difference, doesn't it?
I know.
Are you two gonna share? Are you gonna share? Or what I'm hearing is you chasing off that one. Oh.
Nature.
Oh, there's so much nature happening. You are considerably larger. There's so much food in that bowl. You could share so easily. That is just a little baby macaroon. Oh, I see you making yourself big. Ma'am. Miss Ma'am. You share. Do I need to put another bowl of food out? I mean, look at that baby. Just want some bites of food. You are not nice. You should see this, Kevin. This raccoon is sitting with his hands, both hands, in the food bowl. Oh. Now we're both nervous about something. This is looking like the enemy of my enemy is my friend situation. You're both so skinny. Obviously, lady hasn't been feeding you enough. Oh, you're just gonna kind of sidle up. Oh, it's standing up. Oh my gosh, it's standing up like a lemur. Just I'm gonna smell here some.
Got both feet in there.
It's my food bowl. Now you know what happened the other night when we heard a ruckus and the food bowl disappeared.
Yep.
Somebody picked it up and ran. If you just slowly turn around.
Bean, you're scaring away.
Now we both have a bowl of food and we can eat on the porch together nicely. Yes, we can eat together nicely. Yes, we can. Yes.
Going all the way up.
Well, now what are you going to do?
That is the very top.
What's going to happen?
That's about 8 feet in the air there. Aren't the ceilings 9 feet here?
Yeah, I see your baby, Mama. Oh, Mama is so upset. Look it, baby. Look it. Oh,
Well, I just went to the top.
oh, there.
No, I can't let go.
Oh, now you're going to cry.
Uh-huh.
Let go. Let go. I've got you. Come on. I've got you.
Oh my
Got
gosh.
you. Does anybody want a kitten?
Oh, please.
Oh, baby.
Everybody get a kitten for Mother's Day. Oh, here goes another one.
No, we're not going to do that again, are we, Mama?
Yeah, no, that's clown just. Oh my
That was
gosh.
very upsetting, wasn't
Today's weather report.
it? Rainy.
Rainy.
Very rainy.
Rainy at Hope Farm today.
We could still work in the rain, though.
Yeah, we're mostly in the dry.
I'm ready. I'm armed with my tools.
Kind of like a totem pole thing going
I
here.
do. I'm not quite short enough to
All right,
be.
let's get some work done.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Let's get a surprise.
Well, I did, sort of. I mean, I went and got my oil changed the other day.
Yeah.
And I said, hey, replace this windshield wiper
Show it.
for me.
Look at that.
And then I never saw him do it.
And you were sitting right
and then
there.
I was like, oh man, I wonder if that happened.
Well, the last one looked like a flippy thing.
It was bad.
Yeah.
It looked like one of those flippy things.
Yeah. But now we have a windshield wiper, and I too can see out of the windshield.
We can both see now as we drive.
But tell them what we're doing. This is what's hilarious. Where we're
driving from the cottage to the house to work, so we don't have to walk in the rain.
Yep.
Yep. What you got to tell Judy?
Hey, Judy. So Judy was real upset yesterday that I was just slapping paint all over the glass. And she was like, how are you ever gonna get that off? And I understand, if I had not seen our earlier vlogs, I would also have been like, what are you doing? But I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna get that paint off the glass, Judy.
Look at that.
I didn't get a good cut there. Just like that. Because I'm using a product called Mask and Seal. Mask and Peel, hang on. You paint it on the glass, then you slap your paint all over it, and you don't have to worry about being so precise. And you can't see how beautiful it is because I have it on the other side too.
Yeah, it's not, but it's clean.
It comes off and makes the most beautiful finish line ever.
Yeah, well, you know what, let's put a link.
Yeah. So we have a thing here apparently where we can make a list of things that we recommend, and you can like just click it and go there and get it that way. So we'll put a link for this because look, I'm becoming
You are
evangelical about this stuff at this point because
Yeah.
I mean, I think for the hours I have wasted trying to be like a professional and so precise, and I realize now that was just some kind of stupid, like, I don't know, professional arrogance. It's like, I don't have to use tape and mask and peel. Yeah, yes I do. Yes I do. Huh.
Keeps your sanity.
Yes.
So how'd you sleep last night, Lane Eden?
Horribly. Lies. Robitussin lied to me. Okay, and I'm not a doctor nor am I a pharmacist, so I'm not even going to pretend to know if there's a derivative of the drug. But DM on a cough medicine, a cough suppressant, should be dextromethorphan. DM stands for dextromethorphan. Dextromethorphan is the cough suppressant. So I sent Kevin to the store to buy me Robitussin DM specifically. He brought it home. It said DM on it. I had the worst night last night that I've had since all of this started, coughing. I didn't go to sleep till 5:30 this morning. Get up this morning, look at the package of my Robitussin DM, and there is no dextromethorphan in it. Like, can you not buy that over the counter anymore, maybe? I don't know.
That's my guess.
But it no longer dextrose or normethorphan.
No.
And the reason I know it's a dangerous drug, I'm not going to get into the details of this, because I know about dextromethorphan, is we have a really good friend who's an attorney, and he actually, gosh, what was that, like 25 years ago now?
Probably, yeah.
Was the counsel for a family who had lost their infant because a major pharmaceutical line, allegedly, the doctor had prescribed dextromethorphan in 0.05 milliliters or whatever, and the pharmacy filled it in 5.0, and so the couple lost their infant, and we went every day and watched that trial. So dextromethorphan is burned in my brain forever as a cough suppressant.
I'd forgotten that's what it was.
Had you forgotten?
I remember the dosage was wrong, but I
Yeah,
didn't know what it was.
you didn't remember that's what it was? Yeah, that's when I first learned. But anyway, I was cheated out of what I anticipated to be an excellent night's sleep, and I still feel terrible today, but I put makeup on and we're just going.
You look beautiful.
Thank you. What have you been doing?
Can you see that? Does it look like it does in real life?
It actually does. Oh my gosh.
I mean, am I the hairiest
You are
person
not
that ever
that
lived?
hairy.
Isn't that crazy?
Oh my word. Ew.
It looks like stuff growing off of me.
I don't like it.
See, that's one
You
normal.
looks like you have Spanish moss.
Yeah. I'm so southern, I got
Yes.
Spanish moss growing out of me. Yeah, that's what happens, man. That you sand that wood putty and it is there.
Better.
Normal.
There.
Look more like a normal
that's what
human
you
person.
actually look like.
Not funny. That was gross.
painting the mountains black. I'm painting the mountains black.
I just can't help but think about how rich everyone's going to think we are.
What? Oh, with our big panes
With our
of glass.
big, huge panes of glass, they're going to be like, they're so rich.
Okay, so I know that my friend, probably at this point, my friend John Rogers has like just stopped watching these videos because we're
It's just-
making him cringe, right? Because he was like, don't use the masking peel on the front because you have to have the seal
Oh,
with the
yeah,
paint
that's
on
right.
And I know that, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a seal with the masking peel.
Yeah,
I'm
so
gonna
just
cut
tell the
it-
people on the,
What? What am I doing?
Oh,
So when you are painting your glazing,
yes.
you have to overlap. I think we talked about that.
I'm sure we have, but you just have to overlap your paint
just like
enough to touch the
a
glass.
millimeter, because it seals that glazing to the glass, and
Right.
it doesn't allow the humidity and whatever to get
So
under
that's
there.
what he's talking about.
So he's like, don't use it on the front because you won't be able to achieve your seal. But then I thought, can I not just achieve my seal with this masking paint peel? If the masking peel is good enough that I can paint it like on the window and then paint over it and it won't come off. I don't know. We'll find out in a few
Yeah,
years.
I guess so.
If it peels up
Yeah.
and it's a mess, I'll be like, John told me not to, and I did it
Well,
anyway.
you've just got to be sure to, when you cut it with your razor blade,
Yeah.
cut it outside of the glazing.
Yes. Yeah. Which
And then you should be good, I would think.
pretty easy.
What do you think, John?
John, I'm sure, like I said, I'm sure John is cringing so hard at everything we've done that he's just no longer watching. I can't say that I blame him. I just want my windows in.
He may not be the only one.
Yeah, true. So this is how a highly functioning ADHD brain works. He was in the middle of painting a window, and he had to stop immediately and call the doctor to get Ted for spay scheduled. But, you know, getting it done. He just had to ask me if she's long-haired or short-haired and what her name is. He really only calls her Gray Cat. He doesn't know that her name is Bastet and that I call her Tet for short. We have not converted him to a cat man. I can tell you that. Right?
And then you say we should have that cat spayed, right?
Yes.
So I called,
Yes.
and made the appointment.
You know, well, I don't know that you can say that you made the appointment when you had to ask every question the vet asked
I
you
know.
to me.
I
What's
didn't
her
even-
name? You didn't know her
I
name?
couldn't remember.
And then how, is she long hair or short hair?
I don't know. She's got hair.
And you can't look at that cat and see whether or not that hair is long or short.
I don't have anything to compare it to. I don't know. Is Bones long hair?
She's short hair. A long-haired cat looks like a Pomeranian.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And then how old are the kittens? You knew none of the answers. You
I
were
thought they
on
were
the
about.
phone.
I thought they were about 5 weeks old.
Oh my gosh, they were born March the 7th.
4 weeks old.
They were born March the 7th. You are out of control. You did
Wow.
not. You were on the phone. I cannot say you made the appointment.
All right, so you've got to take them in between 8 and 8:30 on Wednesday.
Somebody does.
I know. Ted can't drive yet. That's the problem.
Well, you haven't paid that speeding ticket I got, so I may have a suspended license. So
I haven't
probably
paid the ticket
shouldn't
that
be
you got.
behind the wheel of a car.
Y'all, it's getting deep now. I haven't paid the ticket that she got.
An unfair ticket at that, mind you.
Yeah, 73 to 55. What's wrong with that?
It was in the middle of a
solar farm field. I was the only person on the road.
You're not supposed to be driving in the middle of a solar farm.
Apparently. And then when the cop says, "Yeah, I get people here all the time going this speed. They think it's this speed because there's nothing out here.
Because it's real safe to drive that speed.
Because it's safe to drive. It was a straight. I mean, straight as an arrow. Like
Yeah.
couldn't be a straighter stretch of road.
Yep.
Completely deserted. Solar
Should have
panel field on
been
either
65,
side.
and then 73 wouldn't have been that out of
Yes,
line.
I was going at completely reasonable speed.
I'm going to agree with you on that.
Yeah, it was a ridiculous. And then his like, and again, we're very pro police. Don't get up in your feels. But he was very much like, yeah, I get these guys. I get people going this all the time here. Like, hardy, har.
Yeah, like it pays my salary.
Like, this pays my salary in this little town that we're in. Hardy, har.
Yeah.
And then he warned me about the speed trap up ahead. He was like, okay, now you're about to go through this little town over here, and there's a hairpin curve, and they have cameras, and I was like, I know, I've gotten a ticket there.
We've gotten many tickets there.
But it's 25, and they will ticket you for going like, the one ticket I got was for going 28 into 25. Like, they will ticket you for anything over this. I've gotten to where when I go through that town, I take my foot off the gas and just let it roll through the town.
That's as fast as you can go.
Yep. And I'm not, I wish that was an exaggeration. It's not. I get to that town, I slow down to 25 miles an hour, take my foot off the gas, and roll through. Because it's a tiny little strip with a hairpin curve, and you can literally, momentum will just carry you through at the appropriate speed. So, anyway, right, that part of the trip.
All right, so the vet will see you between 8 and 8:30 on Wednesday.
Darling, what you watching?
It's our alarm clock. Yeah. Actually, our alarm clock goes. You ready to go in? Come here. I believe I can fly.
I believe that you are just elderly and rotundicized.
Yeah, I am rotundicized.
Yes.
How about me, your tank? We take you away from your regularly scheduled programming to meet up with Lane Berry, who is...
Taking an online driver's safety course.
Yes, you remember the ticket we talked about earlier.
You want to hear the most ridiculous thing on the planet?
Let's hear.
My two payment options to pay my traffic citation.
Right.
Go to the bank, get a cashier's check and mail it. Or if I would like the privilege of being able to pay my traffic ticket online, like it's the 21st century and we all have the internet,
Yes.
I have to take this online driver's safety course. Now, would you like to hear the ridiculous things I'm discovering about the online driver's safety course
let's
as
hear.
I'm taking it?
Let's hear. Are you already started?
Oh, I'm 29% of the way through.
Oh my goodness.
So they give you like,
How many points you get for your name?
I don't know. They give you a blurb and you read the little blurb, which I didn't even read because I know how to drive.
Ooh, it's going to be one of those you skip to the end and write elephant.
And then they give you the questions, and if you select the wrong answer, or I don't know, I'm assuming, if you select the correct answer, it says, that is the correct answer. You may proceed. So I can only assume that if you select the wrong answer, it says, that's the wrong answer. Try again.
Try again. Try A or D.
And then it'll tell me whether or not I passed at the end, which if it's going to tell me if I didn't select the right answer.
So give me an example of a question.
A speed limit is A, the minimum legal speed at which you may travel. Obviously, I don't know the answer to this.
Well,
I
yeah,
have a
this is
ticket.
the problem we have.
B, the maximum legal speed at which you may travel. C, the suggested speed to travel on public highways and roadways. Or D, none of the above. I'm going to say that we in our family operate under the suggested speed. But I'm going to go ahead and select the maximum speed. Would you like to see that it says?
What does it say?
You have selected the correct answer.
Look at you. You're so smart.
Aren't I smart?
You did it.
This is hilarious. It is important to slow down when A, driving with poor visibility, B, driving on roadways, C, when approaching an intersection, or D, all of the above. It's D, all of the above.
You got it right again?
Yes.
You're brilliant.
When preparing to change lanes, check your rearview mirror. A, B, all of these. All of these is given as B. C is check your side mirrors, and D is quickly turn your head to check your blind spot to see if other drivers may be moving in the same lane. How is B the one that is all of these? Anyway.
They really mixed that one up, though.
They're making it. They're keeping me on my toes. It's tricky.
It's tricky.
A flashing. Oh, now we
Was
do
that
need
the
this-
correct answer? B?
Yes.
I didn't hear the question.
Oh, this is the one we need for everybody in Natchez to take.
Oh, no.
Everybody in the city of Natchez needs to take this test.
Is it a turn
A
signal?
flashing red traffic signal at an intersection has the same requirements of which of the following? A pedestrian crossing sign, a yield sign, a stop sign, an intersection sign. A stop sign? What? You've selected the correct answer.
Yay!
Okay.
All of Natchez needs to take this.
I don't know.
So,
Which of the following must you obey over the other three? Oh, this is great. Oh my gosh. Which of the following must you obey over the other three? A steady red light, a stop sign, a policeman, or a flashing red light? Wow. A policeman was the correct answer.
Was it?
Yeah.
Wow.
And now I have more like, defensive driving. Passenger restraint laws. Defensive driving characteristics. Driving at night.
How far are you through the test?
45%. Pedestrian safety. Don't run over people walking in the street.
I don't think we need to take the whole test on
We
video.
don't. We can be done now.
But that was fun.
That's what we're doing right now.
That's what we're doing now. We really needed to do this.
Yeah, right. This is what I need to be doing.
Well,
today.
we're past the date too, though. And she said, well, I don't think they've suspended her license yet. So, oh, good. First of all, meow. This cat has been in and out 3 times now. Meow.
She's trying to get rid of her own children.
I know. She wants to get them all out of here. But we won't let the little kitties out. So, tell us. What did you just discover?
So this is, which of the following statements is false? And it's children from birth to less than 20 pounds must ride in a rear-facing federally approved car seat. Children from this, but this one is children from birth to at least 2 years must rid in a federally approved car seat. Rid. There's a spelling error on the state Louisiana driving test.
In our email back, can we correct them and give them 10 points off?
I think I should get a discount on my speeding ticket.
Yeah, for pointing out their spelling error.
Just pointing out the poor ordering of their test questions and their spelling error.
Yeah. I've seen.
Oh my gosh, there's another spelling error. Sorry.
Goodness. There's a way out right here. And Mama's trying to get me out. Yeah, you just go out right here. I know. Somebody come take these kittens.
I before E except after C or is in sounding as A as in neighbor and way, or unless you're the Louisiana state driving test and you need to spell yield.
Oh no. Yield.
Yield.
Yield. That's how you say it in the South.
Yep.
Yield. That's too bad.
Yeah.
Just keeps getting better.
It does. I will say that I was always in gifted and talented, and then in AP classes and in honors college.
And an overachiever.
And an overachiever. But I have never yet achieved. Well, no, that's not true, because I did get like 104 and 105.
You must have gotten
on
extra
tests
credit,
before.
I guess.
For
Tell them
sure.
what happened.
I got 23 out of 20 questions correct.
Wow.
It's really quite miraculous.
It is. I'm telling you, you got
just
extra
keeps
credit for
getting
spelling
better.
your name right or
I
something.
know. And now I get to click here to pay my traffic citation.
Yay!
All right, I've got all my mittens painted black. So tomorrow we will peel off the glue and these windows will be ready to hang. What if we actually got the windows hung like tomorrow and Sunday and then the windows were all in? How thrilling would that be? But for right now, I'm gonna go set up to watch my baby niece graduate from high school on a live stream. Can't believe I'm saying that out loud. But that's what we'll be doing this evening, and then we'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.